Unapologetic.
I said what I said.
Unrepentant.
When I am assertive, I'm a bitch. When a man is assertive, he's a boss.
And unfiltered.
If you want to say anything, you say I'm real.
I'm Dominique the Diva.
I am the #1 most impactful.
And I'm Chey Parker.
Did not come here to impress you, because to tell you the truth, when I leave here, I'm gone, and I don't care what you think about me.
And we're not here to offend you. We're here to offend everybody.
You were thinking it. I know, but you said it. I know.
So listen, we're dishing on everything hip-hop,
pop culture, and all the bullshit in between.
So get your panties out a bunch.
And press play if you ain't scared.
To Diva Unfiltered. Okay, guys, we're back, and welcome to another episode of Diva Unfiltered.
Yes, we are back, and it's Women's Month.
Yes.
Can you believe it? We're already in March of 2022.
It's Women's Month. 2022. What are we gonna do? We're already making history. Shout out to the ladies. Cheers to the ladies here. We're drinking
grandmamas.
We call them grandmamas. Maybe we'll tell you why later. Should we tell them? Yeah. I got the recipe from my grandma.
Maybe after we get drunk off this, we can tell them.
Okay. So if we're a little tipsy, this is why. Again, I am Dominique the Diva, and this is
her best friend, Chey Parker.
Okay. So let's get unfiltered first before we get into Women's History Month, okay? What you going through?
What am I going through? So much has been happening, Diva. I feel
know.
like since we last recorded, I mean, for one, in honor of us drinking grandmamas, my paternal grandmother did pass. Since our last episode.
Yeah.
84 years old.
Ooh, what a long life. Beautiful.
A long, fabulous, just full life.
Yeah.
7 kids, 16 grandkids.
Wow.
A host of great grandkids.
Wow.
And definitely a man who loved her endlessly, who is now 91.
Oh my goodness.
So shout out to my grandfather. But even though it's sad, of course, when you lose someone you really love, especially a grandma, because we just feel like grandma should live forever. For sure.
I could vote on that.
It was definitely a celebration of life. I feel like it was exactly what she would have wanted us to do in her passing. Eating good.
Yes.
And when I mean eating good, I mean I thought I was going to turn into a fried chicken. I ate fried chicken Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's how you know you in the South.
They had fatback as an appetizer. They had sandwiches and it was fatback on the other side.
You know you in the country when.
Okay.
It's fatback as an appetizer, honey.
North Carolina. Okay. So I just really enjoyed spending time with my family and just having both of my parents there. And it was just a good time. I feel like I needed that to really ground you.
Yeah, it's
you
grounding.
Feel like you need to go home, be around family to ground you.
Yep.
None of them people give a fuck about Chey Parker.
Yeah, they don't
give
care.
a fuck about Dominique the Diva. That's your family. You baby Chey.
They don't care about your Instagram, your little Instagram with your little friends.
With your little friends. They do not care.
And your little fans.
So that was good. But aside from that, of course, working like maniacs like we do. But getting ready for surgery.
Getting ready for
we're
surgery.
Gonna get into that.
We're going to dive into that next. I think it's only right for me to tell you what I've been going through. And now I'm like, what have I been going through? But obviously, with Chey attending a funeral was also a reason why we had to delay this podcast release, but now we're here. It's also because I was sick. We still living in a COVID world. Crazy. Even though we're tired of COVID is not tired of us. I thank God that hospitalizations has gone down, and so you see people raising the mask mandates now. But I got sick, man. I got a toddler that goes to school and come home with all types of germs all the time. So between COVID taking a lot out of me. I was just so fatigued. Nobody talks about that. I had a cloudy brain for a week after. And then I had a stomach bug. So yay, daycare.
Because it's when your kid is sick, is the kid is sick. But then mom and dad is eventually going to get sick. So you got to take care of the sick kid. Then you got to take care of the sick you.
Yes.
And then you got to take care of the sick man.
Exactly.
And then kid goes back to school, brings back another sickness. Now kid is sick.
That's what
then
happened.
Mom is sick.
That's literally what happened. I spent most of the month of February just working on our health and just picking up puke. But we here now and we are excited for March. Money Making March, we're gonna call it. And
Money Making March for you, for sure.
Yes, Women's Month. And Chey is, getting her little body yaddy 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 yaddy.
And I just want to say this here. Yeah, get my angle right. Get it right, because I totally plan on getting Hollywood on y'all. I just want to say that I totally plan on ignoring text. Ooh. I totally plan on even more so than now. Ignoring DMs.
She does that now, y'all.
I plan on it. I'm super excited about it. And, Glow Plastic Surgery has been so great to both of us.
Yes. Shout outs to the Glow Plastic Surgery right here in the DMV area. If you are familiar with my liposuction experience that I had with them this time last year, actually,
Literally exactly
getting lipo with Dr. Santiago. He takes great care of us. He is super cool. He is like so comforting because he answers any and all of your questions, and he's very much a professional. So I'm very excited for Shay to get her skinny BBL, and she's gonna be going live sharing the entire experience, right?
I'm gonna be going live sharing the whole entire thing, so it's definitely gonna be like a vulnerable experience. But I have to be honest, even sharing this much, you know, so far has been like a personal character development experiment for me. Just really, I already didn't really give a fuck about what people like think about me or opinions, because I feel like as soon as you start listening to opinions, you never get to where you're supposed to be. But even more so now, sharing my experience just made me like raise the bar on the I don't give a fuck about what nobody thinks. And I love that for me, because I feel like when you have that mindset of I don't give a fuck about what nobody thinks, you do the most amazing things. Like,
and you know what?
You make the most amazing visions come to life, and I'm ready for that.
You also need to be ready for the community of women that's going to love that and need that and let you know you being transparent about this made me feel this way. That was like the biggest takeaway from my experience at the Glow Plastic Surgery is the women of all ages, 55 to 35 to moms that's had kids or whatever the case, people that were like, I've been thinking about it and now it's a yes because of you, because you kept it a buck about it, because you're not one of these girls out here trying to act like you was in the gym doing 2-a-days, eating spinach all your life to get the hip dips. You know what I mean? So it's definitely going to be an experience. I'm so excited for you.
Man, I was in Martinis last night and women were coming up to me in Martinis like, I'm going at the end of March. Like, I can't wait to see, your experience, or just, thanking me for being so transparent about it.
Exactly.
Because I feel like we all have insecurities, right? And for me, like, I'm hiding it right now because I've gotten good at hiding it. But all the women in my family carry weight in like this lower, like, I call it a fupa. I call it a, Drea said it best, fat upper pussy area. And we all carry weight here. And, with working out, I was really able to like almost create the illusion that I didn't have hip dips. And I was like, you know what? It's not worth me going under the knife or like having to be asleep and unconscious. Like, whatever. I'll just learn to love it. And when I realized that I could
and be awake,
correct it and be awake, I was like, oh, hell yeah, let's do this.
Let's fucking do it. And guess what?
Excited.
I do it again and again and again.
Okay.
And again. Because it really is all about being a woman and just loving yourself, changing what you don't, like about yourself, or whatever the case. Like, let's just like stop policing each other's bodies. And I'm so excited more than ever, summer 2022, to show my stretch marks, because it's a lot of fake ass out here. And I want to do it for the women who been had ass.
You did been had ass. You definitely been had ass.
Collard greens and cornbread.
For sure, that Richmond bread. Bitch,
no
Richmond
GMO.
grown.
Richmond homegrown. 757 homegrown, all that, okay? Because there's a lot of fake ass out here and they forget bitches been had ass out, okay? We did. Y'all just got it. It's cool.
Y'all just got it.
But I been had these stretch marks, you did. But no, make sure y'all are tuned in to I am Shay Parker on Instagram, because she's going to be going live with the Glow Plastic Surgery. I'll be popping up during her surgery, because y'all already know curvedshaper.com has already popped off. So you guys can go, if you are thinking about getting surgery. One thing I had to do after my surgery was find out what are the best garments to have, what board do I need, what is more comfortable for me. And even after you have your surgery and you feeling yourself a little bit and you still want to like snatch it in or whatever, you need some seamless things up under them dresses. You want to go to curveshaper.com, and of course Shay is going to be having our blue faja on.
I cannot wait. It's so cute.
It is super cute.
Listen,
it's
especially if you live with your man or like kids, you don't want to be walking around in like the old grandma faja with like the big ass like old school breastfeeding bra.
You want to be cute,
and the nude color, but it's like a off color nude. listen, Curve Shaper has what you need. They have your browns for every skin tone. They have zippers on the side so that your clothes don't look crazy.
That was important to me because I know sometimes girls like to wear their fajas under their dresses, but then you might be worried about the grid right there. And so it's important to have ones that are seamless that, you know, suck you in, but also that zip on the side. That's the one I'd be wearing, girl, under the dresses. So curveshaper.com. You guys can check it out, ladies. Make sure you check it out, and make sure you check out Shay getting her surgery because she's going to be able to show you throughout her entire experience in post-op how she likes the Curve Shaper products.
Yes,
okay?
all on Instagram, and I'll leave all the lives up there. So.
All right, so we're going to dive into the meat of our Women's Month show. First, it's only important that we talk about some girls that get it. Okay, the girls that get it, honey. The girls that get it, what?
Get it. And the girls that don't.
And we already told you, chitterling eating bitches, you're not wanting here. So we picked out a few women that we love, and we just want to talk about why we love them so much because they just get it to us. Like, these are the girls that, like, if we could add them to the group chat, bitch,
we would add them for sure.
And
if you don't get it, then you're clearly not that girl.
You're just not that girl. One girl that I would add to the group chat right now because she is on fire. Her show is trending every weekend. Miss Zendaya.
Yes!
Zendaya.
The star of Euphoria. What? Zendaya can do no wrong.
Did you know her name is Zendaya Marie Stormer Coleman? I think I read it. The fact that Zendaya's last name is Coleman, and she from Oakland.
You know what I'm saying?
California.
Like how much blacker can you really even get?
Right. She's an Emmy Award winner, and Euphoria is just on fire right now. I don't even know how to feel as a grown woman at my big 34 years old age watching these high schoolers. Okay, have a crazier life than I could ever imagine. But Zendaya, when it comes to playing her role, she is immaculate. There's no one better.
No.
And I love the fact that she does her thing and we know her and we talk about her mostly for her work. You know why? Because she don't play that blog shit. She ain't out here being messy. Her and her man just be ducked off somewhere. And y'all see her on Sunday.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, she's very much so like some of the other actors who we'll probably mention throughout this episode. She is dedicated to the work.
Yeah.
And nothing is more important to her than the work.
Yes.
And she'll tell you that, like in her interviews. You can feel that in her work when you watch her work. And when you just watch her throughout her daily life, what she does choose to show us. Mm-hmm. And I love that about her because I think in today's society in 2022, we get so caught up in all of the rah-rah that comes with
the
everything.
aesthetics.
And she really just brings it down to the most basic level of, I do good work, and this is what I want to be remembered for. She can do no wrong. She can do no wrong. Even when the fashions is wrong, I'd be like, that's cute.
But most times she got it right. I like the way Zendaya takes chances on the red carpet, and a lot of times she gets it right and makes you be like, oh, I see what she was doing there. I love me some
and
Zendaya.
Only she could do it.
And I hope that a lot of women take away from that. Nothing's more important than the work. Something that you said that's very important. Another person that I love, another girl that just gets it, and a lot of times it's because nothing is more important than her work, is Miss Issa Rae.
Yes, clap it up for Issa Rae, who's had a crazy run.
Oh my goodness,
these past couple of years, man.
I mean, talk about it, because we talk about her work. We talk about the fact that she went from YouTube to HBO. Let's just YouTube.
Y'all.
To HBO. What? That's real GOAT material.
Do we remember the awkward black girl era?
I do.
And how just like transformational, maybe transformational is not the word I'm looking for. I feel like pivotal.
Yeah.
When she released that and really started doing that series on YouTube, I feel like it almost changed the face of YouTube, but then also noted to Hollywood, like, we gotta watch this little black girl.
Yes.
Like, what is she doing?
I loved
what a follow up to Shonda Rhimes. Like what a follow up to that.
I love it. My Ava DuVernays, my Shonda Rhimes, my Issa Rae's. I got to have them, baby. The other thing I love about Issa Rae is, of course, we talk about, Hooray, her company. We also talk about, Insecure, of course, and then she has a new one coming out, rap Girls or something like that's coming out, and it's all about her work. She got married and she barely will even tell us. She keep pretending that it was a photo shoot, and I looked it up and
she ain't said nothing since. She released the photos and didn't say anything since.
That is my style. Word is her husband, Louis Diame, is an independent banking professional. At least that's what Google grabbed off his LinkedIn page before he swerved up out of there, because he don't play that shit. I like that.
He got off LinkedIn.
He was like, hey, I'm good. I like that. Issa, keep us out your business.
Listen.
She don't be on the messiness, you know? And that way, it's crazy because with women, we can't do both all the time. Our work is less respected if we try to do so many games or kind of be messy like the fellas can get away with. And so this is why I love Issa Rae, because you can talk about her personal life this much, but her work, you can talk about this
extensively. And I love that. Yeah.
And that is what I want people to grab
It's a
from
Issa
me.
season. It is
always
certainly an
Issa
Issa season, and I'm excited to see like what she does in this next chapter. And because she's so young still, I'm excited to see like how she evolves from here to, you know, a Shonda Rhimes' age, or you know, or some of these other like very prolific.
Maybe she could give us an hour-long show that is 15 episodes. I'm tired of these seasons coming out and they be like, yay, 8 weeks, we're done. Catch you next year.
That'd be the crazy shit with Issa. That'd be the crazy shit. I don't know who's pinning the deals, but girl, you know now.
I need 58 minutes, 12 times.
12 episodes. That's really all we're asking. We're only asking to extend maybe 4 additional episodes and 20 extra minutes.
Yes.
That's it. Is that a lot?
No. Is that too much? I don't know. Issa, let us know.
This is how we ask Issa. Is that a lot?
Because I always feel like if I was going to do a show or have anything, like I would be on a Hooray type production platform. Like she just gets it, and her comedy is just like, all right. So talk about the girls that get it. I really cannot do this little segment here for Women's Month without mentioning Jada Waiter.
Listen, the youngest in charge.
She is the youngest in charge. She's not just little baby's baby mama.
She was never that.
She was Jada. She was there for what, 9 months? Let me stop. Jada Waiter been doing it. Okay, and so the girls who's just getting hip, I'm sorry. She was selling bundles before your edges grew back. Okay, and another person that we have to mention in conjunction with her, I think it's only fair to mention Ari Fletcher. I know. Some people are like, how does she get it? She gets it, okay?
She gets it.
And I know some people are like, Ari Fletcher, Jada Waiter, they don't even do anything. What do they even do? Let me tell you something.
You bitches.
Being able to walk out your house and make $30,000 to $60,000 walking into a building, that's a talent to me. That's a talent in itself. Can you do it? Did you do it? When the last time you walked out to the club and everybody was there screaming?
And then you paid $20 for the cover charge.
The fact that Ari's like, I haven't gotten paid $30K in a couple years to go to the club, and everybody's like, well, what do you do? That's what I do, bitch. That's what I be doing.
And that's all you need to know.
That's what I do.
But not only that, I feel like the girl, like the Jadas and the Aries of the world, even though we know that like their time is short, right? Because like Kanye said, you're not gonna be hot forever.
Yeah.
You gotta get it. You gotta get it when you hot. Don't do what Mace did.
Yeah.
The thing that I love about those girls is that they wield so much influence that like, of course they're not perfect. So when there is negativity, of course there's negativity. But when there's positivity and you're giving girls something to look up to, whether we believe that it's something that people should look up to or not.
Right, they do. At the end of the day, they do.
That is something, I feel like that is something to be recognized.
My other thing is, a lot of times I hear, some black women, they just have a disdain for the Kardashians. And they're like, oh, why do these little girls look up to Kylie Jenner? Or why do we look up to the Kardashians? What do they even do? Well, here are two little black girls
doing the same guy.
Here are two. Because if I have a baby girl, okay, I would rather, than
I would rather her be following Jada.
That's all we're gonna say. I don't even gotta say what I'm saying. So I'm like, okay, if the Kardashians can do it, honey, these young ladies can do it as well. And you don't have to be a big fan, and you don't have to throw a parade for them, but you gotta respect it, because I think that's pretty dope. They do have a lot of eyes on them. I'm 34 years old, and I'm a Jada Waiter fan. I'm like, oh, you dropping what? She got a little weight in her little clothing line. I'm like, okay, well, let me get a little turtleneck. I like this.
But not only that, and I say the same thing about female rap. I say the same thing. I think I may have said this on a previous episode where I was like, I'm glad we've gotten to a point where
It's so many.
You don't gotta be the best.
Yeah.
You don't even gotta be good.
We're just having fun.
Because that's how it's always been with the guys.
Yeah.
Like, do it bop? Like, do I like to look at her?
Yeah.
Like, what is it? And I
true.
love seeing Black women being able to be in that space and not having to be extraordinary all the time.
You're right,
Just
Shay.
being themselves and like being able to really like bring in that bag, bring in influence, change the future of their families, change the future of their men. Ari out here buying land, getting money back, your teeth fixed. He would have never did that shit.
Right? Making them look
If
better.
it
I'm
was
like, damn, Mario look good.
Yeah, he looking good. He is looking good. He's slimming down.
Yeah.
All of that. So I'm just saying, I like that they are representing that. No, you don't. You can just be you, and like that's enough. You don't have to be extraordinary. You don't have to be a NASA scientist. You don't have to be the A+ student, the valedictorian of the class. As a little Black girl, you can really just be you, and like that can be enough. And that's why they're on this list.
Yes, Jada Waiter, Ari Fletcher, right here. Women's Month. We're just highlighting the girls that get it. Now, another girl on the list that just gets it, and this is Shay's nomination, even though I love her. I love her too. I never stop playing her music. Miss Summer Walker.
Miss Summer Walker. Let's give it up for Miss Walker, okay?
I feel like if we invited Summer, she would be like, no, I don't fuck with y'all like that. And I would still be like, oh my God, I love you.
Because she's like us, because that's how we are. Like, it's not giving link up. We love the girls, but
thanks.
Listen, but I put Summer Walker on the list because I admire how she sets boundaries. I feel like she's a very flawed representation of setting boundaries. Like, we've seen a lot of her personal life with what she's gone through with the father of her child and like the whole drama with that, and you know, watching her grow through her music. But even so, there's been several times, like just in Summer Walker's career, where she set boundaries and stuck to them. One, remember the tour when everybody was like, oh, she's not doing meet and greets because of her social anxiety, but she's outside with her ass out.
She's like, no, I'm an empath, and you bitches are weird, and when I give y'all hugs, y'all make me feel weird, and I don't like it.
I don't want to take that energy. And that was that. And guess what? We moved the fuck on, and we listened to the rest of her music. And most recently, you know, she's been on tour promoting her last project, and there were several songs on the tour that she did not perform. I know that Reciprocate was one of them. I think For the Baby Mama maybe been another one. And you know, she told the audience straight up, like, I don't got time to be up here on this stage
singing,
crying with these songs. Like, it's still, she said it, it's still very fresh. And the fact that she set that boundary and then even gave an explanation to her fans was just like, I want Black women to do that more in their daily lives. I want us to really be able to like set boundaries and be like, that's the boundary.
Yeah.
And that's that.
I want that too.
You know?
Because I realized growing up that that's hard for some women to do, to set their own boundaries. It's never been hard for me to set boundaries. I don't know. I've kind of always really, I don't know. When I was growing up, my mom would call me vain and selfish. And I looked up the word vain and I was like, what's wrong with this? I think excessively highly of myself. I think everyone should feel that way. And so I worked hard to make sure that I didn't wake up every day and did a job that I didn't like doing. So I don't spend a lot of time doing things that I don't like to do. So when it comes to you asking me doing some shit that I don't want to do, it's been very easy for me always to be like, no. And that can be the full sentence. No, just no, with a period.
A period.
Set those boundaries. People gonna have something to say, but she's nice for even addressing that. To me, if I was Summer, to hell with them. I'm not addressing them. They bought their ticket. They already in the building. Play the song on your way home. Cut it up loud in the car.
Okay.
Peace. Thank you. Good night. A lot of people was trying to use that. Oh, well, Beyonce sung Resentment and whatever. I went to a Jay-Z and Beyonce concert one time thinking they was going to do that whole Carter's album. They did ape shit and walked their ass the fuck off the stage. I was like, have a good night. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Beyonce she doesn't do every single song that you love.
The other thing is Beyonce didn't even make Lemonade until she was over it, y'all.
That's very true.
It was news to us. It was old news to her. Like,
yeah.
I really feel like whatever, you know, her and Jay may have gone through in their marriage, because we still don't know all the ins and outs. She was past it by the time she like shared that part part. And I feel like Summer Walker is to be respected in
as a true artist,
a similar way to Mary J. Blige, and sharing her pain through her art and sharing it in like real time.
Yeah, letting us know that the rent was due. I'm like, damn, Mary got a problem with the rent. Me too, bitch. It's getting crazy out here. This rent is just going up. Mary got a song called Rent Money now, but I didn't have to pay $30,000 in alimony, and I don't have the choice of just going on tour to get it back. But I was like, damn, Mary, I know. I'm with you, sis. This rent is crazy.
Look, we don't even want to open that can of worms on
but
on
you're
Women's
right.
Month.
When you are a true artist, look, I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. Can't talk about some shit just yet. You know what I'm saying? Hindsight, okay. Maybe a little later you'll be able to get those Summer Walker songs. But shout out to her, like you said, for
at least
setting
we got
those
them on the album.
boundaries with people. Yeah. And I mean, it's some Jhené Aiko songs I can't listen to because it take me back to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
okay.
fuck him anyway. So let's move on and let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion. This week she was trending again, and it kind of seemed like Megan had time today, which is one of my favorite Moneybagg songs. Sometimes I wake up and say, you know what?
I love when A-list celebrities have time.
I got time today. I got time.
Because let's like get this straight before we even really like start to speak on Megan, because I feel like there have been, and we're not gonna name them because they don't really think they deserve to be named, but there are bloggers who like forget she's an A-list talent. All right, she's not one of these B-list bitches. She's not one of these C-list niggas. She is an A-list talent, point blank, period. Like, she's certainly earned her keep, and she has the receipts to show it. And a lot of times I feel so bad for Megan because I feel like she's gone through so much at the very beginning of her career and then through the height of it that like I feel like shit she just didn't deserve. And I know she's probably not a perfect human. She's not a perfect human.
Right.
But you ever just look at somebody going through hella shit and you be like, damn.
First of all,
like they can't catch a break.
Yeah. First of all, if I lost my mom and my grandma, I'm not about to be on stage like performing with y'all. Like, no, I'm sad. You know what I mean? So the fact that
how strong of a person you have to be.
But don't get it fucked up though. Megan is hella talented. Like, she was one of the ones that we were like, okay, just check the climate of women and how we were rooting for Megan a couple years ago, and then check the climate now. That's how you really know you're doing something right. That's just what we do. I mean, when Cardi B was on Instagram with no bottom teeth and she was an ex-stripper, we all like, oh yeah, she's so funny. Ah, we love this girl. And then she made, Bodak Yellow blow up. Now it's, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. That's just how we do. Women, that's just how we do. Now with Megan though, because I mentioned that because some people was trying to say she got a lot of sympathy awards or sympathy whatever. I do have sympathy for Megan because, the bottom line is at the end of the day, for real, I feel like if I was violated by a man, or if I got shot by a man, one thing I know for certain is that not all black women gonna have my back. Y'all not gonna believe me. Y'all not even gonna believe me. I need to prove it. I need to, show y'all a picture of this and show y'all text of that and you're just not gonna believe it. So a lot of times when women be trying to be like, oh, we all need to get along, there's room for everybody, oh, kumbaya, that shit is bullshit.
Yeah, we won't fuck with y'all. We'll only fuck with the bitches that fuck with us.
That's bullshit. Y'all been doing this since back in the day at church with the first ladies and talking about her stockings.
And y'all was fucking their husbands.
Talking about the deacon, talking about her hat, and talking about all that. Come on now, let's keep it a buck, okay? So that's why it's really important.
The grandmama is exceptionally good to me.
And that's why it's important to find your tribe, to find your group of women that can uplift you, that you guys are like-minded, because it's not all women is going to even believe you or fuck with you. So with that being said, also, I mean, this week came out that, it's kind of confirmed through Tory Lanez that Megan and Kelsey, her ex-best friend who was there on that infamous night, maybe they're not friends anymore because allegedly both of them was sleeping with Tory Lanez. And now I gotta see the dick.
Yeah. So before we started to move any further, I was gonna say at this point, at this juncture, I want to see the dick pic.
Can we please?
I want to see the dick pic. I want to see how long it is. I want to see the circumference, and I want measurements.
Maybe it goes to his knee because he's not very tall.
And I want them in my email by end of day.
Please,
because
anybody.
He has a lace front. He has a lace front, and he's a miniature man.
He does not have a lace front.
What is it? What is it, dude?
It's more of a toupee. It's like in the middle. I don't know. He switches it up. The fucked up thing is, I was listening to Tory's last album, like, God damn it, nigga, I love this shit. Hey, fuck you, man.
Oh no, now Tory is a very talented
it
artist.
It sucks because he's so talented, and so is Megan, and so I don't know about Kelsey. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, why was y'all fucking the same 4'11" ass nigga? I'm confused. What's going on?
And Megan is what, 6'9"?
What's going on? Because y'all could have beat him up. Y'all could have beat him up together. He would have. I don't know. It's crazy to me that Tory Lanez is fucking Megan, Kelsey, and Academics. This is a lot going on. But look, stay focused. Cause the way Act love the D, the way he going so hard for that man, I know he balls deep in there. All right, come back, sit down, Shay, have a seat. Could you ever be friends with a girl that fucked your man or a dude that you liked?
Hell fucking no. Hell fucking no. And this is why. Because me and you know, as the bad bitches that we are,
Mm-hmm.
There's so much dick out here. Like, dick is not in shortage. Like, there's a lot of shit in shortage. Avocados are in shortage.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Gas is in shortage.
Yes.
Dick, however, is not in shortage.
It's not a shortage of dick.
You can find it anywhere on any street corner. Your local gas station
Very true.
has dick that you might like.
I'm
if you
enjoying
try
it.
it.
Yes.
And so I just don't believe that my friend got to sit on the same dick that I like.
I don't understand
I
them
don't
bitches.
get that.
I don't understand the bitches that do that because I be watching Euphoria too, and I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling that. Cassie, I'm not feeling the whole situation. And I'm just like, why would, I don't care. She trying to say, oh, they broke up for a few days.
It don't matter.
No,
It don't
bitch.
matter.
No.
It don't matter.
No. I think that is like the worst. That's girl code. Like,
Okay, but what if Megan what if Kelsey was fucking him first?
Yes, and then that's kind of what Kelsey insinuated one time on live. Like, not, you know what I'm saying? One time on live a long time ago, she kind of insinuated that happened. What if Megan was the one who started doing that after Kelsey was talking to him? Because, you know, Tory did talk about, you know, him and Megan having this connection, a trauma connection, because they both lost their mothers, and they both know what that feels like. Mm-hmm. So maybe they were just confiding in each other or whatever. You know,
they were definitely good friends. I remember when the friendship was growing. Like, I feel like we remember when the friendship
was at the Rock Nation brunch together.
Yeah, it was quarantine. They was like doing Tories, you know, Instagram live or whatever. And I feel like we saw the friendship like grow, and then it kind of got weird. It kind of went from friends to like more than friends.
So even if Tory Lanez is, you know, tried and convicted, because I'm gonna be clear here, I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. I don't know if Tory shot her. I do not know what happened. But what I do is support Megan, because I would just feel like shit if why can't that be a big if he did? Because if that's a big if he did, why does it seem like it's her fault?
This is the part that I don't really understand, because I'm confused as to how everyone is saying that they didn't do it, but no one has an answer as to who did it. And now even almost at this point, for me, I'm just going to say personally for me, I don't know about the rest of the world, it don't even matter who shot her at this point.
Right.
It's the fact that she got shot.
Right.
So whatever she did, even if she fucked this nigga after Kelsey.
That's true.
She had to get shot in the foot afterward? Like, that was cool? Like, whatever happened, even if she, like, backhand this nigga in the car and fucking punch this bitch in the face, I gotta get shot in the foot though. You couldn't just punch me back.
What if Kelsey got mad and was like, bitch, you was fucking him too, and you fucked him at breakfast, I fucked him at lunch. Like that. I don't know, girl. I'm just saying at this point.
Because they acting like it was dark in the car, like just don't nobody know. Don't nobody know shit.
Cheers
it
right
Kelsey,
now.
It wasn't
real
Tory,
bitches.
For real bitches.
Because ain't no way.
First of all, we wouldn't even have never been in that fucking situation. That's number one.
Never.
That's number
it's just
to
like,
the one.
Even if a dude tried to talk to you, even if you tried to say, oh, he slid in my D, oh, he one time this, one time nothing. I don't want that.
I don't want that.
I don't like that. So,
I don't fuck behind my friends.
It's just nasty.
I don't fuck behind my friends. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't fuck behind no bitch. Not knowingly. Hell nah.
Yeah.
And my friend.
And then I just feel bad for Megan because she gets on the internet. And, you know, it's so many people who think they was there in the car and they know exactly everything. And because even though they wasn't there, they just know it because they're on social media all day. And she has to see hateful things. And it's just like, but what if that really happens to her? And I just think, once again, it sucks that so if something happens to you, the first person that you got to prove that is true to is another black woman. And I think that's really fucked up. And I don't really like that. You know what I mean?
That's how we can do better.
That's how we can do better.
I think that's how we can do better. We can do better with actually truly supporting each other, not just when it's cute at the brunches.
And don't be lying. Because some hoes be lying and then y'all be making it hard for us to believe other hoes that's not lying.
So I want to get to that part right there because I think it's perfectly okay for us to support Megan and what she's going through, because at the end of the day, she did get shot. So whether she got it right or she got it wrong,
she said she don't know. She said, I didn't see it.
Yeah, so whoever, like, whether she got it right or wrong with who shot her, and even when bitches lie about like being raped or being, you know, sexually assaulted or whatever, we can hold them accountable for those lies or mistakes or accidents or whatever you want to call them. We can hold them accountable. And so that's what I want black women to do more often. And like, we're not perfect. Like, we're flawed. Like, we lie. Like, we go through shit.
Scam.
We
why do we try to act like we don't lie? We lie. I
just lied 5 minutes ago.
Y'all, please stop. Yeah.
For the greater good. For the greater good.
Tazzy and Licious in here. They know what we talking about. No, but why do we lie? Because, girl, you know that ain't your baby daddy. Girl, you already know that's not your hair. Like, you already know, like, bitches be lying. Like, you know that didn't happen. Like, girl, like, I don't care what nobody say.
You know you got lipo. You know you got that BBL. You know you did.
You know Chris Brown did not walk up to you asking you if you wanted something to drink. When have you been at a party and a celebrity goes up to you and say, do you want something to drink?
Ocho Cinco wanted me.
Ocho Cinco wanted me. Girl. Hoes be lying. Stop playing because y'all making it hard. Because what I want to do off the rip, what I want to do, genuinely, my intuition when a black woman tells me that something happens to her, my intuition is to believe her. Mm-hmm. It's some girls off the rip that's like, that bitch lying. What is that?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a collective trauma response sometimes.
That's what it is. Because it happened to me, so it probably happened to you.
I think it's a collective trauma response sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's hard. I think it's hard for black women because we are always like so attacked and always so on defense that it's hard for us to like come to terms with like another black woman like just like lying or just like being in a space where she fucked up so much that like she's doing things that maybe she wouldn't do if like these certain things didn't happen to her to cause her to lie like this or to do these certain things. And so like in my walk with just growing into a woman is like learning how to have more grace with people. And even though they may be like wrong, is really extending the grace because you never know when it might be you. Yeah. You never know when there's going to be a situation that's going to trigger something in you that's going to make you behave in a way that like you don't even recognize that's not really true to you. And I think because right now, especially as millennials and like Gen Z, a lot of women haven't had those experiences yet that make them see other women in a more human light. Yeah. So like when I see, you know, a woman, you know, for instance, like Megan, who like, we know baby girl was pouring down the Douce and the Hennessy on some crazy shit around that time. She was. Like, Megan was drinking crazy around
Everyone
that time.
was around her. She said she learned her lesson. Because I lost my mother and my grandmother. She was making friends
with everybody. Yeah. We was like, yo, like, Megan with everybody.
You can't be that
Even
girl.
when she started linking with Tory, we was confused because it was like this. And we was like, wait a minute, bitch. Y'all
because it's like, truth be told, Tory ass would have never been invited over no Kylie Jenner house to be even at the party to start the night if it wasn't for Megan of the Stallion and Miss Hot Girl Summer herself.
Well,
anyway,
so for me, I'm just like, this girl's human and
she's human.
So many times we allow everybody else to make mistakes, but as soon as a black woman makes one little lie, it's like this whole thing. And I ain't saying it's
you know what's crazy? You just reminded me why Summer Walker had blocked me in the first place. She had blocked me on her.
Wait a minute.
Because this was a couple years ago, but I been on Summer Walker neck because I love her. She's so talented, and I still love her to this day. And one day we could be friends.
Well, she still sent you stuff when her album
She did.
came
She
out.
sent me stuff. She gave me a candle and all that stuff. But what happened was, I think it was something had happened with Cardi B and, Offset and her husband, whatever he did and his infidelity and stuff. And I think Summer Walker had commented, like, I don't like the way Cardi's acting and she letting this man run all over her or whatever. And I think I kind of said something like, girl, you just got here, pipe down or something like that. I don't know. I'm sorry, but whatever. She had blocked me from that account, but whatever. She made another account, so I was over there with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fan. You feel me? And that's what's wrong with you hoes. That's what's wrong with a lot of haters. Y'all really be fans. So anyway, I made my other page. Boom, right? But I was saying, like, girl, please. But my thing was, that's Cardi's husband. She took him back. She took her husband back. How many women take their husbands back? More women that would fucking tell you. Most of them hashtag
baby daddies back.
Right. Most of the hashtag couples on there that you got on your little Pinterest page then took that nigga back, okay? And that's her husband, and they were trying to work it out, right? That was in 2017. Summer Walker like that said that. Here's 2021, and what happened to Summer Walker?
What did Cardi say?
She's thinking about being the fourth baby mama, and Cardi B is the person opening your album. But I got blocked in 2017 for telling your ass to shut up. Because you just never know.
You don't even know what's going on.
And women, we have so much shit to say when we are not in that woman's shoes. And you just never know what you gonna do. And I just think about, even though I don't know who shot Megan Thee Stallion, I just know if something happened to me like that and I told everybody, I'll know the agony I would feel by seeing a bunch of faces that look like me that don't believe me. Mm-hmm. It would make me feel like shit. Yeah. And I don't like that. So even if you don't know, you could just be like, shoot, I don't know. We're going to see what the court say, whatever say.
It's not even about who did it. It's just the fact that she got shot. It's just the fact that it even happened and that no one is stepping up.
Now, if I was Kelsey, though, right? And let's say you Megan Thee Stallion, I'm Kelsey or whatever. I was fucking with him. I was feeling for you first, and then you fucked on him, and now I'm mad at you. But then you got shot. I think that maybe me, I would still, if he did it, I would be like, yeah, he did it. Even though it's fuck that bitch because she fucked him too, but he did it. But Kelsey decided to just say, I'm not talking. He probably, maybe she took some money from Tory. Maybe she took money from Rock Nation. I don't know. She just decided to,
not say nothing. Yeah.
I don't know.
So I don't see. I think it's different for us because, and I'll speak for myself, but I feel like you're the same way. We take our friendships so seriously.
Yeah, we do.
We pour so much into our friendships. Yeah. It's really a sisterhood. Like, I really look at those women like family.
Yeah.
You, Destiny, Porter, Brittany, like Brissy, all of these women, Cash, like, these are my
family.
These are my best friends. Like, these are my sisters. And so for me, like, niggas literally come a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
Like, niggas are so here today, gone tomorrow. And even when it comes to your man, like, I'm not talking about just a nigga that you fucking with. Like, even when it comes to your man, nobody is going to be there like your girls. They're not. When that man decides to leave you, or when that man gets sick and dies, or when that man gets locked up, who are you leaning on?
Or
who's there?
Or most times, when that man be cheating on you,
who's there? And so for me,
is you gonna call?
It still would have been fuck Megan. But it would have been a bigger fuck Tory.
Yeah. Fuck both.
It would have been a big fuck Tory. Yeah. Like, because at the end of the day, like, you're a woman. So, like, regardless if you fucked him, niggas do that all the time. They be fucking on the same bitches all the time. And they be cool. Mm-hmm. Like, was that your husband?
Yeah.
Did y'all take vows under God? You didn't. So honestly, like, if me and you was fucking on the same nigga and this nigga shot you, we still going to bat with this nigga.
Okay. That's how I feel.
Cause like, honestly, Megan has a whole boyfriend at this point.
Yeah. And poor Party.
It doesn't even matter. Whatever happened between Megan, Kelsey, and Tory, like, it literally don't even matter. The only reason it still matters is because Megan got shot.
And you know what? Like, speaking of Party, I know he trying to stick up for his girl.
He better beat Academic's ass.
You think so?
He better beat his ass.
I think Party just would have so much to lose if he do that, and so
he better find a way.
That's all. That's why it's always good to keep some goons with you. Mm-hmm. So then you don't gotta get
no social.
You ain't gotta get dirty. Anyway,
you ain't gotta worry about all of that.
You ain't gotta worry about all that. Cause let me tell y'all be playing Y'all be playing a lot of Instagram and Twitter games. Y'all be playing a lot of Twitter finger games. Academics going at Megan like that, all of that. But I just want to be very clear that a lot of people, you can't play with that. Okay, you can't do that because they gonna come see you. If you said something about me, that somebody gonna come talk to you. Someone's gonna come see you about me. And women, we need to allow those men in our life, our fathers, brothers, cousins, uncles, mans, husbands, boyfriends, whatever, to do that for us, because there's been other situations too where I've heard women be like, well, I don't want to let my dad know or let my brother know because then, you know, something could happen and one of them could get arrested. No, people need to know that you got people out here. People need to know that somebody gonna come see you about what the fuck you said about that disrespect. And let's be very clear. If men believe your man, they wouldn't talk to you like that.
Okay.
If they believe him, they're not going to talk to you like that. And that's all we're going to say. That's man code. They don't even like us dabbling in that. It's kind of uncomfortable. Let's move on.
Because I let men talk to men. Ain't no man going to talk to me.
Let me talk to you for a second.
Ain't no man going to talk to me no type of way because I let men talk to men. The same thing with women. If we at the movies and my nigga get into it with a bitch, so what? So what's going on? You not talking to her because this women business, this women shit right here. Like, yeah, nah, you not. I let men talk to men, but like, not only that is. Are the men's even doing that anymore?
I don't know.
I think we're very blessed because I got 5 right now. I can call you. Matter of fact,
okay,
don't worry about it.
No, don't even do it. But I don't know. Are they being raised like that? Because a lot of them, I don't know. We don't have time to park it there.
We don't
have time to park it there. Let's talk about the fact that I've also seen, shout out to the lesbian couples out there. I've been seeing a lot of women marrying women. And I'm talking about bad bitches marrying bad bitches. I don't know what's going on. I just got the memo that this is happening. I think that's a good idea, ladies.
Me and Diva went down a very, very deep hole on Instagram recently.
Deep hole.
Very, very deep hole on Instagram recently. And bad bitches are marrying bad bitches. And you know what? We're gonna post a little like picture right here to show you the types of bad bitches that are marrying fellow bad bitches.
I think it's a good idea.
I think
Plan C
that this could work. Diva, I think Jeff, you know, I think if we marry and you keep him for the dick, and then I keep who I got for the dick, and then we marry, and we just get with them when we get with them.
Yeah,
I think because I love you, girl.
Because I'm just like, wow. Look, the guys in here are confused.
Hear me out.
My thing is, hear me out. Marriage is like somewhat of it's a business. It's a business, right? And so if you marry another woman who's on the same page, y'all can do great business together. But when it comes to sexually being pleased, if that's not your thing, then you can insert the D, insert the man, and then boom. So that's plan C. So if it don't work out with him, and it don't work out with him, then plan C is we can do it. What did Biggie say? Me and you and your friends.
Ozzy's whispering in the back.
Yeah, he whispered in the background. I don't know what he's saying. But shout out to all even DeBrat and Jessica Judy with the big booty got married. I love it. I'm just here for the women.
That wasn't the bad bitch I was talking about.
I would rather shut up. I would rather women marry women than women getting on their knees asking men to marry them. Now you bitches.
Whoa, let's talk about it. You
bitches.
Count your fucking days.
You bitches need some friends, because I ever saw one of my friends getting down asking any nigga to marry her. I'm pulling that bitch up by the back of her motherfucking hair. Okay, by your motherfucking scallywag with no hair in the back. I'm pulling her up. Get off.
Because what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because do you want to bend him over in the bedroom too? You got the nerve to get on your knees, ask this man to marry you. You must want to be, you know what I'm saying?
It's
with
equivalent.
no lube.
It's
That's
equivalent.
Crazy.
It's equivalent.
Anyway, Women's History Month episode, Diva Unfiltered. Let's bring it back in. What do we want for women? What do we want? What are our dreams and aspirations for women all over the world?
So I'm just like digesting.
She's still processing.
Okay, let me get it together. I have tears in my eyes because I was literally holding in so much laughter just
I know.
Okay, so what do I want for Black women?
We want.
This is my biggest hope for Black women. I have 2 actually. The very first one is that we continue working on our relationship with rest and self-care. That is my biggest hope. I want us to continue to evolve that relationship. I want us to not root our womanhood in struggle. I want us to get maids. I want us to get nighttime doulas. I want us to get the damn dip powder full set for $200. I want us to get the Ritz-Carlton massage for $300.
Yes.
I want us to be at Salamander Resort for the $2K for the 2 nights. That's what I want for Black women. I want us to, and it's not always tied to money, right?
Yeah.
But I want us to continue to evolve that relationship. And I feel like so much, even since slavery times, our womanhood has been so rooted in struggle.
Yeah.
In struggling to keep a man, struggling to raise the kids, struggling to keep our nigga out of jail, struggling to get a job, struggling to make ends meet, struggling to get, like, it has just always been a struggle.
We're Black.
And so I like this new age of women, and I'm hoping that it'll continue of, I'm not gonna struggle.
Yeah.
No matter what. So I want that for us. The second thing that I want is for Black women to allow ourselves to be more human and to be more flawed and to be cool with that. We lie. We cheat. We go through shit that's very traumatic that affects the way that we behave. We can sometimes be erratic. We can sometimes be irrational. It's cool. We're human. It's okay. We're human. Everybody else do the shit. White men do the shit. White women do the shit. Black men definitely do the shit. We don't got time to park it there.
Nope.
But Black men definitely do the shit. And I want us to be okay with being like, yeah, we did that.
Yeah. I'm with that.
What now?
I love that. I think that's exceptional. I'm the same way. I just want more of the inner work done. Like, I want us to, it's so easy now with social media to focus on the aesthetics and how things look. And I want Black women to work on how things feel, for us, how our bodies feel for us, how we feel, because I want more Black women to be comfortable with themselves by doing that inner work, and like be comfortable with like maybe being alone. Okay, not being alone as in maybe relationship romantically or whatever. It's just like knowing that yourself is enough, knowing that your knowledge that you have is enough, knowing that the journey that you've been on is enough for you to acquire those dreams that you have in your head. You know what I mean? And like knowing yourself and really getting down to it is really just remembering that little girl in you, remembering who little Chey was now and what you would say to her and how proud of her, how proud of you she would be, and remembering that. Because then I think with doing that inner work, I think that we wouldn't project so much, and I think that we wouldn't be so quick to judge so much. We're because we really do that to each other. And we always say, oh, we should be nice to each other, we should do whatever, and then look at the comments. Oh, really? Oh, she got, oh, well, so now she's just a baby mama. Oh, now she's just, oh, she don't ever wear her real hair. Girl, she just look like everybody else on the ground. We do that to each other. It's cool. It's cool if you don't want to live like I do, look how I do, work how I do. It's cool.
But you don't got to be mean to me.
You don't got to be mean or judgmental. It could just be, it doesn't even have to be a thing. And I think as someone who really, I feel like has taken the time to really, really know myself, it's obvious to me when people don't. And it's kind of like, take some time to really understand your triggers, why you are the way you are, and your purpose. Because I feel like true happiness here comes with understanding yourself and knowing your purpose while you're here on earth in the flesh, because we're all just spirits, you know what I mean? And so like understanding your purpose here will have you'll be able to filter out the bullshit even easier.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
I want more women to have the type of support system of Black women that we have. Like, I feel like both of us have very unique and not common, like a very uncommon group of friends.
Yeah.
Even your group of friends, my group of friends, they all get along.
Get along. It's because we're all women and we love what we do. It's respectable and we can have a great time. But no, okay, I'm going back to doing this. I'm going to New York to do this. I'm going to Miami to do that. educated women who can just come together, have a good time, not judge each other. You know what I mean? Because it's all about letting loose. We don't even let people let loose. I remember like a year ago in Baltimore, it was a concert, and you know, Megan Thee Stallion was there. She invited all the hot girls on stage, whatever. We all on stage twerking, having a good time, and it went viral. I remember posting it, and I remember people saying like, "Oh, y'all on there twerking? Oh." Why? It's just twerking. We didn't hurt nobody, kill nobody. We all college degree up.
Let's create a safer space
having a good
for
time.
us.
Guess what, bitch? Your mama was doing the butt at Freaknik at 74.
For sure. And for sure.
Your mama was popping pussy for Uncle Luke. Stop playing.
Popping pussy better than you.
Okay. And stop.
On your daddy.
On your daddy. And it just be like so weird, like why she can't twerk or whatever. Like it just becomes this whole like, oh, I'm this and I'm that.
Like,
everybody has skeletons. Everybody, nobody is perfect. Or it's like, why y'all so mad at these women who are just baby mamas to you? Look at the culture and look how long this has been going on for generations and generations and generations.
I mean, because listen, a lot of married women are baby mamas in marriages, but we don't have
I
done
seen a lot of husbands put their wife in the dirt, treat them bitches like dirt, like they never said the vows in front of God.
Okay.
It's baffling to me.
It's crazy what you niggas is into.
But
listen. Let's bring
it back.
Let's bring it back. I want more women, more black women to have that type of support system, because I don't know where I would be
with my friends
in my life if I did not have the friends and the sisters that I had.
What do you say to the girl who's like, oh, I got my man, and when I'm with my man, I just want to be with my man. When I'm in a relationship, I don't really fuck with my friends like that. So
live a little longer.
Yeah.
Live a little longer.
And you'll find out who your real soulmates are.
Live a little longer, and don't miss out on that.
Yeah.
Like, don't miss out on the bond and the connection that you can have with other women, because I feel like I have soulmates in my life. I feel like I have male soulmates, and I feel like I have female soulmates, and I definitely feel like my female soulmates give me something that my male soulmates could never. I feel like you have multiple soulmates throughout your lifetime, but I feel like they give me something that like I could never get from a man. And I also feel like, you know, you can't get what you get from the relationship you have with your man that you get from your female friends.
My female soulmates, I feel like, give me this, you know, one of my favorite love languages is reassurance. Like, my female soulmates just let me know that everything I feel is okay, whether it's erratic, crazy, whatever it is. My female soulmates give me like, girl, it's okay. Oh yeah, me too, girl, or whatever. And that sometimes is all you need, is to know that your train of thought is also similar to someone else's, so that it makes sense to that girl or whatever, and that you're not being judged at all. I think it's very important. I've always had a strong community of friends, girlfriends, like-minded friends, and they all go on to be friends and form their own relationships. And I'm never the one. I've always been the one actually to always also have a boyfriend, but I'm never the one to neglect one or the other.
Yeah, that's the part for me.
Both. I need both.
That's the part for me.
If you just really need both, so don't do your friends like that. Don't do your girls like that. Because girl,
you know, you're gonna need them one day. Whether you break up with that man or not, it may be the man you be with for the rest of your life. It really may well be, but you're gonna reach a time in that relationship and in that marriage, if you decide to marry, that you're gonna need your friends, and you don't want to give them any reason to then abandon you because you abandoned them for a man. That's all I'm saying. Like, there has to be a balance, and sometimes it's very hard for certain women to find that balance. It's a journey, it's a growing process, but like, you cannot abandon the community, and then when some shit go wrong with you, now you want to come back to the community like for support.
Yeah, because some people got them friends that'll be like, bitch, I told you so. I'm not the friend that'll say I told you so.
I'm never gonna say I told you so.
I'm just gonna be like, bitch, bring it in.
But I am gonna make you think about it.
Bitch.
I am gonna make you think about it. I am gonna challenge you to think about what you really want, and I am gonna challenge you to think about if whatever you're currently experiencing or dealing with, if that is a positive factor pouring into what you want for your life.
Yeah.
I'm going to challenge you to think about that. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I ain't going to say, I told you so, bitch. I told you he won't shit. I told you. Because I'm your friend. I'm going to be there regardless. So I want more of that for black women, because a lot of black women don't have that.
Yeah, they don't. Oh, it's too bad. You better find your tribe, girl, because you need them out here.
But
I don't know what to
it.
tell you. Because at the same time, I be saying I don't really. I don't really do strays, because some people don't know how to be friends, and that's why they ain't got no friends. Anyway, though, I did want to mention someone else during this podcast, but we don't have enough time, so I'm gonna save her for the next pod that we have.
Do you want to quickly talk about Sip to My Sis?
Yeah, we want to talk about Sip to My Sis. Let's pick it on up. Y'all know Shay is getting ready to undergo her little surgery, so I'm just trying to figure out when the next time we're going to pod. Anyway, we'll let you know. But look, if you want to catch us live and in person, make sure.
I'll be on my BBL pillow.
Right, if you are in the DMV and DC area, if you want to join us on March 26th, okay, we're gonna be at Air Restaurant and Lounge.
Yes, the very classy Air in DuPont Circle.
We want a little jazzy hoe, classy hoe. Anyway, okay, so March 26th, we are having something called Sip to My Sis. Now, to be honest with you guys, this is something that Shay and I wanted to do in 2020. We had the flyer ready and everything, and then COVID happened. And the same month that we went on lockdown is when, you know, it all happened. It's when we were supposed to have our event. And so the idea behind Sip to My Sis is basically for you guys to nominate or let us know why your sis is just so freaking popping, because we want to have a sip to our sis. So make sure if you have someone in mind and you guys want to come, what I would advise you to do is email divaunfiltered@gmail. It's a Gmail account. divaunfiltered@gmail. Nominate your sis. When you send us that email, tell us what her name is, what she does on a daily basis, and why she's so popping, why you love her so much, why she deserves to be recognized. And then when we have our event at Air on March 26th, we're going to have a little sip to your sis.
Yes, absolutely. And we're just going to have a good time. We're giving shades of purple, lavender, lilac, all the things, right? Purple. And we're just gonna come and look cute as fuck. We're gonna drink a lot of champagne. We're gonna eat a lot of brunch food. It's giving a little late night brunch R&B vibe
on a Sunday.
And it's just gonna be a good time. So stay tuned for more information from us. Of course, you can follow us on the Diva Unfiltered Instagram page. That's probably where we're gonna be posting like all of the details and the flyers and all the things.
But just write it down on your calendar.
Yes, start thinking about that woman.
March 26th. Get your purple ready, your lavender, your lilacs, or whatever. Purple at Air. Sip to My Sis. And I would advise you to bring, this is what I would do. I would bring my best friend and I would send the email about why Shay is so popping, right? And I would bring Shay to the event, but I wouldn't tell her that I sent that email, because during the party, we're going to stop and really acknowledge these women and really have a sip to our sis, because I feel like a lot of times we don't get to acknowledge each other or say, hey, girl, I admire you for this reason, because all of my friends, every single one of my girl best friends, I admire something about them so much. There's a strength that they have that I need in my life, and that's why I continuously make sure that I flower those relationships, because you just need those women in your life, like you said, soulmates. So, Sip to My Sis, March 26th, we'll see you there. Make sure you stay tuned to Shay's Instagram. She's about to have surgery next week at I Am Shay Parker with the Glow Plastic Surgery. And of course, you can follow yours truly, Dominique.Diva. That's DADIVA, because that's where I'm from. I will catch y'all over there. And remember, love ya, mean it. We'll catch you next time.